For all Christians, a sense of vocation is primary, in my opinion. A sense of God's direction, of obedience, of leading, of calling. I believe location is secondary. Where you work out that vocation is secondary.
Galmi is the last resort. The perception of the community is that if Galmi can't treat their problem, then nobody can. And often that's true. Probably the most exciting part about working in a place like this is seeing people from all over West Africa, the majority of whom are Muslims, come to us. You know, we're not out there tracking them down with a message. They're coming to us to receive a message. And yes, they're coming to receive health, but they're also coming here because this is the Christian hospital.
People in the area, they want to come to Galmi because they are welcomed here. It's different from the secular hospitals, where people don't used to push them out, but when they come at Galmi, they are at ease.
Galmi needs all kinds of people. We have had all kinds of people, apart from people from all over the world. We've had people from all the different continents except Antarctica here, and it really enriches our community. We need people who would come here and be open to whatever is going to happen.
I knew that it was a good chance that I would come back. Basically, I saw the need of nursing staff here, and what I was doing back home, there were dozens of nurses that could do that.
It's certainly a center for the gospel. It's a center for helping people who are desperately needy in the way of physical help, needing physical help. Even though there are other hospitals, this is the only place where they get the gospel. And there's a desperate need now, especially for long-term doctors, long-term surgeons. It looks like, if you're looking ahead, it looks like sometimes there will be nobody. And so this is why we need we need people that are called to be out here for a long time.
Yes, I recommend it because it's really a needy place where we can make a big difference.
If you're sitting in the pew like I did and thinking God has got no plan whatsoever for me, and okay, I'm a joiner or a bricklayer, and what use is that? If you come to Galmi, we'll get you a job, and I think you'll go away happy.
Well, this term at Galmi, as I think Galmi typically is an unending series of highs and lows. As a physician, I have the privilege of having a role in ministering to the pinnacle of God's creation, the human body, and that to see a young child come close to death, and then to see him return with his father and mother to his village, and then to be able to visit them in their village a couple years later and seeing him continue to prosper and thrive, knowing that if we hadn't have been here, then that likely would not be the case. And then within the same hour, we can witness somebody who's come in the later stages of disease, for whom we just don't have the capacity of reversing that process, and watching a baby die in his mother's arms, or watching a woman die just after childbirth and leave her newborn baby to be raised by somebody else. Those events all happen within the same day, and it bounces your heart. It's a roller coaster, and we've learned to rejoice in the victories and to entrust the defeats to God.
If you're not going to come here, then pray for us. If you're going to come here, then pray for yourself. Because God has an incredible work here in Galmi, waiting for whoever who wants to come. But nothing's going to happen if you're not going to pray.
No. No regrets.
Any regrets, Norman?
About coming to Galmi?
Yeah.
Probably not bringing air conditioning with me. That's about it. But besides that, no. No.